So these are the ones we're just gonna flip again. That's gonna go that way. So this is the back of the shelf.
Okay.
Action! Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cram Farms. Today we're going to be showing you how we made this spice rack in my kitchen. So this was a project that I wanted to get done ever since I moved in. I think I saved something similar to it on like a Pinterest board while we were planning out the house. But I also wanted to wait until we had done the stairs so I could kind of tie in the stain that I used on our steps with the stain for our shelf. So once that was done, the stairs were done, and I had some stain left over, it was time to get this done. But this wasn't a very difficult project. Actually, all we did was first to lay out the board, and then kind of lay out these are just canning lids that the ring and the lid. I laid them out kind of where I wanted everything. Made sure that I marked where the actual bracket for the shelf was going to hit, and then just evenly spaced all of the lids and rings around that. If I had to do this again now, now that I've used them for a little while, I would either add 2 screws to this or add some glue to the back of the canning lid before we attached everything, and then finally attaching the jars. So my reason is that now sometimes when you go to unscrew them, the ring will move a little bit, but if I just hold it and then twist it, it's okay. I could always go back later and then add a second screw and add some glue. I picked up these jars I bought them from someone who had a storage unit, and I think they died. That's awful to say, actually. The people passed away and they sold the contents of this storage unit. And so I was able to get a ton of jars for a really cheap price. So I just pulled out of the boxes all of the ones that were the same size, and then washed those all up, and these are what I'm using for my spice jars. So then the labels, I actually got at the Dollar Tree. I think it was like 18 in a pack. I can't remember exactly, but it was $1 for the little chalkboard labels. After I just labeled what the spice was, filled up the jar, and I absolutely love the finished product. This is simple. My spices are all right here when I get ready to use them. It gets everything up off my counter, because having stuff on my counter I really don't like. I love having my spoons here, and I like my kombucha always sits on the other side. But being able to get my spice basket was sitting there, and our plates and bowls were sitting there before. Having all that up on the shelf, and it gets it off the counter, and it makes everything look cleaner, which makes me happier. So the other side of the sink where we had the small shelf is just where we had some wood left over for making this first shelf. So we threw another shelf up there. This is where we store our coffee cups, glasses, our water bottles. I think I'm actually going to get some hooks so that I can hang the coffee mugs up under the shelf. And that will save a little bit more space too. But my kombucha stays up under there because we always have that going every week. And so now this little part of the kitchen is done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have questions about what we did, leave a comment below. If you haven't subscribed, do that now too, because we're almost at that 1,000 subscribers. So that's really it. I love my spice rack. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the spice rack. Maybe it's something you might want to try in your kitchen as well. And we'll see y'all next time right here at Cram Farms.